So, as many of you know, we had traded for an '02 Ford F-250 7.3 liter. Turned out to be a problem. We couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Couldn't keep it running. If you follow our social media, if you guys are interested in some of the day-to-day stuff, I try to post stuff over there, TikTok, Instagram. Go check them out. I've spoken on this many times. You got to have backups to your backups, and we had to have a vehicle, and we had to have something pretty quick that we could take and rely on, something that was running. Because you sure couldn't rely on that old Ford. It would just die sometimes, and sometimes it wouldn't. So this is what it did. Old boy reached out to me. He had this is an '06 Nissan Titan. Fairly reliable trucks. He reached out to me. I had posted the old Ford online for sale. It's got some dents and dings in it. I mean, the front bumper's kind of dented up, the tailgate's dented up, but inside it's pretty clean. '06. It's got 174,000 miles on it. Hey, we've been driving it. Took and drove it yesterday. It's got cold air, 4-door, so it's got plenty of space for tools. It's not a heavy-duty truck by no means, no stretch of the imagination, but it is a running, driving vehicle that we can take and work out of. So I traded with the old boy, and he was happy with the trade, and I'm happy with the trade. When you just keep throwing money at things and it's not getting any better, it's time to back up and regroup. Most people believe that, in my circles, they believe I took and I probably lost some money on the deal. Probably did. This truck here is probably not as worth much as the other truck was, but couldn't rely on it. So usability is a whole lot better than, and reliability is a whole lot better than what I had. So this is going to be another addition here to us, and hopefully maybe this time, fingers crossed, prayers to God, that this one will hang in there with us for a while. And it's 4-wheel drive. Look at that, guys. We have grass growing. Been getting quite a bit of rain at night. We got grass coming back. Probably a little too late, but we do have grass growing. Most ranchers around here have sold a lot of their cows, and the price of beef is so high that they can't hardly afford not to. Had a good friend of mine. I won't tell his business on here, his name, but he sold 15 pairs, brought $60,000. It's just unheard of. So, you kind of got to make hay while the sun shines, and eventually, if you hang on to that money, maybe the cattle market will come down. Maybe it's engineered, maybe it's not, but we've got the lowest herd numbers in America in decades, probably hundreds of years. There's not that many cows, and there's way too many people. And I don't know if it's a push towards something that they're engineering or what, but the price of beef, trust me now, if you find it on sale, buy it. Put it in a freezer. If you ain't got a freezer, buy one, because the price of beef is going to go through the roof. You're going to be paying more for it in the coming months and the coming years, because our herd numbers are way down nationwide, and people don't think on a national scale. If you've got a local supplier, a local rancher, a local place where you can get meat, you go, man, it's awful high. Well, it's going to be just as high, and the quality of meat's going to get worse, because these big chains, these places where these big box stores you go buy from, their quality meat's going to go down because they're still trying to provide a product to you that is as economical as possible while they're still making a profit. And you know, if you can raise a cow and process a cow, you might want to do that. It's one of the reasons we have hogs and sheep. We raise them because you know, price of beef is it's really high. So just something to think about. It's coming. When you start looking at cattle prices going up, look, everything has gone up. The price of feed's gone up. The price of hay's gone up. The price of the animals gone up. So these processing plants, they're not going to give it to you at a discount. So they're paying more for it. They're going to make you pay more for it. And, you know, I guess there's a silver lining to everything. These ranchers, these farmers, they're actually making some money now. I don't know if the end result's going to be what we want, but we're crippling the cattle market because there's not as many of them. If you can get into them, do it, because it ain't going to get no better anytime soon. So until next time, trust in the Lord and do good. Live off the land. Enjoy the bounty of it. We'll see you later.